Hey guys, how you doing? So now I'm going to try the GFX tool using the PUBG game and see if it actually hits the 60 frames per second as stable as it is. So now let's take a look at the resolution. I'm going to put it at maximum, which is what's the screen supports is 1080p. So HD, Full HD, HD plus. What is the 10? This is a 1080p. So put it on 1080p. Graphics so smooth. We want the maximum smooth HD. So smooth. Whatever is it the maximum HD smooth HDR. Okay. FPS 60 frames. We're gonna blow this phone, guys. Timelines. We're gonna blow it like the Note 7. It's gonna explode. Classic movie. Rendering quality high. Shadows extreme. Shadow distance extreme. Moving shadows enable. Texture quality ultra. What else? How can we explode this phone, guys? Color format 64-bit quality. For quality for FPS, let's make it default. Detail mode. Low height. What is this? Useless effect. Useless effects. If it's useless, why are you putting there? Reduce the performance. Dude, just make it default. Okay, so accept. What do we have here? Select version. Global. What should I? Yeah, global. They use ads again. Run game. Bam. Running the game. Are you ready to experience the fastest way to play PUBG on a Snapdragon 730? Alright guys, so here's the setting, the graphics, and if you want to look at what's going on here, let's take a look. Just try to focus. Yeah. So we have HDR and extreme mode. Can we get it to Ultra HD? No. So HDR is the maximum, and movie, all that's set. Everything is set. So let's see how good the smooth or how smooth it is. From what I see, it's not 60 frames. Definitely not a 60 frames per second. So I'm going to lower the resolution to HD and click OK. And let's see now. That's not 60 frames still. It's not a 60 frames, guys. Still not 60 frames. So we're gonna lower it even furthermore to balance extreme. Yep. That seems way better. That seems like around 50 to 60 frames, guys. Around 50 to 60 frames. This is what I see from here. Yeah, so maybe you can play it on HD extreme. This is like the best thing you can do so far. Now smooth extreme is the, this is the lowest way to get a 60 frames per second, and this is like, yeah, this is definitely 60 frames. But let me go back to balance to double check it. I think the smooth is way smooth. Nah, that's like 50, guys. That's 50 FPS, not a 60. 45, 50, around that. So this is how much you can get when playing PUBG. So you're not gonna get 60 frames from HD. The only way you get a 60 frames per second and smooth. This is the best possible way to get a 60 frames per second. Now maybe I can just lower the spec, the GFX tool. Maybe it's gonna help, but this is like the extreme mode. I want to put it the best possible way. The phone start to heat now. I didn't even play the game. So it's not gonna be a 60 frames, guys. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be 60 frames per second when you play on higher than smooth. You want to play a 60 pure 60 frames, you gotta put it on smooth extreme. That's the only way. Other than that, the higher you go, the lower the FPS is gonna be 45, 50, and it's gonna be lower than that if you just keep increasing the graphics or increase the performance. So yeah, that's it, guys. I don't want to test the heat so far, but if you want to do the heat test, let me just try to see it. Since we have it, I'm gonna just put it then at 60 frames, because usually, guys, you do play on smooth 60 frames. This is what you actually doing all the time, because you know FPS is important. It's most important thing to do. So let's I'll just play some games. I'll just play for like around 15 minutes, and I'm gonna test the heat. Maybe 15 to 30 minutes. I'm gonna test the heat. So I'll be back. Alright, guys, so now we're gonna test the heat. It's been now around 20 minutes playing at 60 frames per second, and let's see how much heat we can have here. Right, so we have 41 degrees, 41 degrees, 42, 43. Yeah, so only one spot here in the processor, so it's above 40, so 43, as you can see. So yeah, I think that's an okay if you're considering 60 frames per second, and GFX tool also, like, you're playing for 20 minutes, so that's really great. I think it could be stable like that for maybe 1 hour. That'll be great. I mean, it could reach the maximum 45 degrees, but for now, this is what you get: 43 degrees in extreme mode, smooth extreme. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.